Hello, this is Sally, and I'm answering another question. And this is about manifesting or reaching your goals. It's actually very simple and it has a few step by step ways to do it. So, the first thing you need to do is actually decide what your goal is. It can't be nebulous, it has to be concrete. I choose to be able to meditate for half an hour without losing my thought, or I'd like to land the job that allows me to have these things, like freedom to be at home after a certain time, earn this much money. The thing is that the goal has to have a concrete outcome. And then the next thing you're going to do is, once you've decided what your goal is, decide how you know you've reached it. Like I said, the concrete outcome. But you want to be able to give yourself some stepping stones along the way. So what's your first stepping stone? That I can meditate for 15 minutes or even 5 if you're just beginning. You see that? So you want to create stepping stones so you know where you've come from and you know that you're headed in the right direction. And then you want to know when you've hit the target. You want to be able to know when you've hit the target if the target isn't tangible. So if it's not tangible, like $1 million, or I can meditate for half an hour, what if it's something like happiness? What if it's something like I'm satisfied with my life? How do you know you've hit the target? So possibly you can use things that I don't yell at my husband or my kids, or that I find that I can sleep better at night, or there's a lot of different things that you can use. You can use, I'm feeling more joyful and I don't find that I abuse food so much. So there's a lot of different layers. So now that you have the goal, you want to know how it is you go about getting it. Well, this part's easy. The first thing you do every single day is ask yourself, what is my very next best step? What's the next thing I can do that will move me towards my goal? Clearly, if it's sitting meditation, then it's sit and meditate. But if it's something else, you ask yourself, what is it that I can do right now that will move the needle towards what I want? It's really, truly that simple. And so getting from point A to point B is simply asking yourself every day if you're on course. And then eventually you find yourself there. So you want to ask yourself, what can I be, do, or say? Because you can be wide open with that. So if the question is, what can you be? You can be contented. You can have a quiet mind. That's if you want to find joy. Do you understand? So you want to find one thing that you can do or be or have or something like that will move the needle. So pretty soon you're going to find that you have gone from point A to point B. A great way to stay on task is to, at the end of the day, take accountability. So what did I do today, be today, or have today that moved me closer to this stated goal of? And answer those questions. What do I feel like tomorrow would be like? You just need to revisit your journal once a day, either in the evening or in the mornings, and keep yourself on track. Just revisit every single day, revisit your goal, and it's okay if your goal changes, if you get more information and you want your goal to change. So, to sum up, finding a goal is number 1, decide the goal. Number 2, make it tangible. Number 3, you want to give yourself benchmarks, how you know you've achieved your goal, and little benchmarks along the way. And then finally, you want to ask yourself every single day, what is it that I can be, do, or have, or whatever? What can I do to move me towards this goal? It helps with the journal. Write it down every day. Go forth and conquer. I hope this helped.